Hello visionaries, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marisa Talbert. I am the founder and CEO of Talbert Law Office, your favorite go-to legal resource for all things business, nonprofit, and intellectual property law. So today we're talking about a pretty significant win for independent contractors, or in other words, freelancers in California. The state of California just passed the Freelance Isn't Free Act, and it's going to change how freelancers get work done within that state. Stick around, because if you're an independent contractor or you work with independent contractors, you're going to want to hear this. But first, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm always dropping new information about business, nonprofit, and intellectual property matters. All right, so let's jump right into it. The Freelance Worker Protection Act, aka the Freelance Isn't Free Act, is a new law aimed at giving independent contractors more protection when it comes to getting paid on time and having clear, enforceable contracts. Did you hear that? Clear, enforceable contracts. Since y'all wouldn't listen to me, now the law is making it mandatory. Essentially, the law is here to make sure that independent contractors are treated more like businesses and less like disposable labor. Think of it as an independent contractor's Bill of Rights. This law is here to make sure that independent workers are not being taken advantage of, especially with the rise of the gig economy. All right, so what does this new law actually do? Here are the key provisions that both independent contractors and businesses need to know. Number one, written contracts. The law requires written contracts for any independent contractor work worth $600 or more. Of course, this protects both parties by setting clear expectations up front. The contract must include essential details like scope of work, payment terms, due dates, and it must contain both parties' contact information. And of course, you know I've already prepared your independent contractor agreement that you can go and grab right now at the TLO Marketplace. Go ahead, click the link down below and grab yours today. Number two, timely payments. Now, under this new law, clients must pay their independent contractors within 30 days after the work is completed, unless the parties have otherwise agreed to something else in the contract. Now, if that client does not pay on time, that independent contractor can not only demand payment, but can also potentially recover up to double in damages and legal fees. Number three is legal recourse for non-payment. This law gives stronger legal protections to these independent contractors. If a client fails to pay, the independent contractor can file a complaint with the California Labor Commission or take other legal action, and they can do so without the risk of retaliation. What that means is that if that independent contractor files a complaint with the Labor Commission, the Labor Commission will sue the client for non-payment. The contractor doesn't even have to worry about it. And you know that if the state agency is suing you, more likely than not, they have enough evidence to find you liable. Studies have shown that at least 70% of independent contractors have dealt with some form of late or non-payment in their careers. And this has happened to me personally. Working as both an employee and an independent contractor on political campaigns, I have dealt with late or non-payment altogether. And that's where the Freelance Isn't Free Act steps in. It's here to level the playing field and give independent contractors the tools they need to protect their income. So what should you do if you're an independent contractor in California? First, you need to make sure that you understand your rights under this new law. Start using clear written contracts for any work that you perform that has a value of $600 or more. Again, if you need an independent contractor agreement, you can head on over to the TLO Marketplace and download your agreement right now. It's also a good idea to review the current agreements that you already have and make sure that they are in compliance with the new law. If you need help reviewing your contracts, again, TLO can help. Finally, know where to go if you run into trouble. If you experience non-payment or another issue that's covered by the Act, don't hesitate to file a complaint with the California Labor Commission. The sooner you act, the better. And for my businesses who hire independent contractors, it's time to tighten up your processes. Ensure that you are providing written contracts. If you need one, grab yours at the TLO Marketplace, link down below. At the TLO Marketplace, you'll receive an independent contractor agreement that meets the requirements of the law. Also, you need to make sure that your payments are processed within 30 days, unless your contract states otherwise. Remember, non-compliance can be costly, both in legal fees and in potential damages. So it's time for you to get ahead of this and build strong, transparent relationships with the independent contractors that you work with. So there you have it. The California Freelance Isn't Free Act is a game changer for independent contractors and the businesses that hire them. It's a big step toward ensuring fairness in the gig economy, and it's something to keep an eye out for as other states may start to implement the same or similar types of laws. Let me know if you've had any experiences with late or non-payment as an independent contractor, or if you work with independent contractors in your business. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And as always, this is Talbert Law Office, your favorite go-to legal resource for all things business, nonprofit, and intellectual property law. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.